What's up, traders? My name's Clay and I own Ronin Forex, and in this whiteboard video, it's Saturday. So our Saturday times for day off sometimes, I have to adjust that. But it's never either today or tomorrow. You know, tomorrow I always do a weekly outlook video, but it's important, especially for traders that are on their own, that maybe you're funded or you're taking a funding challenge, especially you guys and gals. It's so important to have a weekend watch list, and this is huge. It's something I started to do a while ago, but do I do it every weekend? No. And the weeks that I have bad weeks is because it's like walking into a battle. You got to think of trading as a battle, because man, it's a battle out there. I don't know about you, but some days it's like, you get down and then you're in the red, and then you make it back and you're at least positive, even if it's by like $5, and you're like, oh, damn, what a firefight out there, man. It's a war zone, right? And I know some of y'all that are traders that have been around for a while, that are in my group, know exactly what I'm talking about. Or, you get on a roll and you get on your roll and you get up and you get up and you take a hit, and it's like you got ambushed, right? So being strategic about our trading. I'm reading a great book right now. It's called Your Next 5 Moves by Patrick Bet-David. It's an awesome book. I highly recommend it for any entrepreneur, business person, and trader as well. It translates exactly over, because we want to be strategic. We want to think like a general, like we have our trades, right? And we're putting them into place, maybe a pending order, right, as an ambush or something like that. Because remember, we're not just trying to get the best price up and down. We're trying to get the better price than the other person, and that's what the market is, man. It's a dog eat dog, cutthroat world, and if you're not prepared, it will eat you alive. I know that from experience. If you've been around long enough, you do too, right? So I'm not trying to be negative with that one. That's just the truth. So the more prepared we can be, the more strategic we are, then the likelihood of us having an edge in the market and being profitable is exponentially greater. So here's a few steps to think of as you're doing this when you're making your weekend watch list. Number one, everything I just said, think of a chess game, right? So you ever play a good chess player? I'm a decent chess player. My brother is a great chess player. He's really good. And I just get my ass kicked usually when I play him, because he thinks way more ahead. And, he has me walking into traps and stuff. And I wish I was a better chess player. Maybe I should put more time into it. But, he's very strategic thinking about that. So think of trading as a game of chess, because, look, we want the market to come to us. We want our setups there. We want things to, at least be ready. So when they do play out, matching our analysis, we can really capitalize on that. And that is, the best traders in the world. Ray Dalio, Paul Tudor Jones, some of those guys. Do you think they're strategic about what when they look at the markets? Yeah, I mean, they're long-term Warren Buffett, long-term investors, right? So they are definitely strategic, but some of the more day trader mentors that I follow, definitely strategic, right? So thinking like chess, try to think 5 moves ahead. 5 moves can be, 5 moves is a lot, right? But thinking 1 to 2, so say you're watching US dollar, Japanese yen, a trend line breaks, you get a retest. So now this is my entry. So this is the same thing as a trade management plan. Thinking that's what your trade management plan is. So once we get to 20 pips in profit, move stop loss to entry. That's why I do that, why I have the 20 pip take profits, not so you put like a ton of trades out there. In fact, I don't recommend that you stack your trades like that. It's so you can move stop loss to entry at 20 pips, start to take some profit, 40 pips, take some profit, let it run to 100, 120, whatever you want to do, put a trailing stop. There's tons of different ways that you can trade, and that's why my training is so crucial. If you want to be profitable, you got to have the training. Doesn't have to be mine, but most of everybody else's is exponentially more expensive than mine. So with the same or less value typically. So think chess, think 5 moves ahead if you can. So move stop loss to entry. If it hits 40 pips, I'm going to take some off the table. 60 pips, I'm going to take some off the table. If we get a retracement off this Fibonacci level, I'm going to enter in on this rally, sell the rally, and then shoot for our downside target. So when you're thinking 5 moves ahead, does it always play out that way? Obviously not, because we're going against the other people out there, right? Other people are buying and selling, putting their orders in, making the market move, and we never know where it's going to go. We can only hypothesize about it. But if we're thinking, in the long term, in the short term, thinking 5 moves ahead, we can actually maneuver when things don't go our way a lot easier. So just an actual thing that you can do is take a sheet of paper, make 2 columns, and on the first column on the left is your watch list, right? So these are all, you go through whatever your pairs are. Say you're trading DJ, EG, GU, gold, and Euro USD. Or maybe you go through all of them. I don't know. Maybe just like yen pairs. Whatever your strategy is, hopefully you develop your strategy. That's what I work with people in my more mentoring program, is developing a strategy, what we're going to look at. So we look at the things that, personally, what I look for are not so much setups that are in a range, but a trending market. So does it look like we're in a breakdown here? Does it look like we've broken out? Or like right now when I shoot this US dollar CAD, we have a nice false breakdown here, and my game plan, my move ahead is, now that we've retested, we've gotten back in the descending triangle, I'm looking for us to now break out of the descending triangle and then buy dips on the way up as we retrace higher. And so that's my 5 moves ahead for US dollar CAD. So that would definitely be on my watch list. And then say, gold or silver, whatever you're trading. So gold, silver, UCAD. And so what I just said, that scenario is already starting to play out in US dollar CAD, right? So then I have a kill list, right? I know that sounds violent. You could just say a hit list. Maybe that's a little less violent. So a hit list, right? So you got a hit list, you have your watch list, and then you have your hit list. So US dollar CAD, we already got that false breakdown confirmed. That's going to go on my kill list, right? So now I'm really going to be watching this pair and also correlated pairs related to it. And step 3, set your levels. Set your levels so you know where you could put your pending orders, or where you want to buy from, where you want to sell from, so you can let the markets come to you. And this is huge. That's very, very important. So make your weekend watch list this weekend. I hope you found this video helpful. And if you want to be a part of our group, if you've been watching me, I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. It's the best vibes in a trading group out there. My training, I am very, very, very involved, shooting videos, checking on people, building relationships. I build relationships with the people in my group that really want to learn. So like, I was in a bunch of different groups when I was learning, and I joined a group. I was like, man, this dude seems really cool. I really like what he's doing, his vibe. And I'd message him and never get a reply. Or, I would see his videos, join the group, and then that was about it. It would just be some signals. And then you see pictures of him on his Instagram on like a boat or something. So I was like, this is some bullshit. So it's not like that. It's Saturday. I'm in the office. I want to make value. I want to teach you all. I'm about to shoot another video, a more in-depth video of this for my my elite trading group, my accelerator program, and the guys that I'm mentoring and girls that want to go to the next level, that are going to the next level and have already gotten funded and building a life for themselves with the market, with outside capital. So always grinding, man. And if you want to crush it with trading, I suggest you start to take that same mentality. And if you learn to fall in love with the process and know that this is what is developing myself, my character, this is what's making me a better person, I'm living up to my potential, trust me, it doesn't seem like work so much. Some days it does, no doubt about that. But Make your weekend watch list, fall in love with the process, stalk it out, think of it as a game, think of it as chess, think of it as war, strategically putting the people in place. You're Alexander the Great, man, or Joan of Arc, and now you're going to be a strategic commander and lead yourself and your team, your family, whoever you got around you to victory. And trading is one of the few things you can actually make that a reality for yourself. So hope you found this video helpful. Click link below to get started and be a member of our community, and I'll see you in the VIP chat room. Peace.